Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to go over my very simple photography setup. You're probably wondering, how do people get photos like this? Or how do I get my photos to turn out like this? It's very simple. Like I said, you don't need to complicate this. You don't even need a studio room. I'm doing this. I'm going to show you when I flip the camera, but I'm doing this for my storage room. It's not the best because I don't have the office space right now just to build a photography room, but I make it work. It's not a big deal, and you only need simply just three things to do this, and obviously a camera. But let me flip the camera and I'm going to show you exactly how it looks. Okay, so here it is. Here we have the mouthwash. Here we have the photography setup. Here we have our computer, and here's the camera. I'm going to go over this at the end, but very simply, this is a camera I recommend, but truly you can get any type of DSLR for this setup. But everything you see here, I'm going to pop up as an image, and you're also going to get a written document in this whole setup. So don't freak out if you can't find it right away. But how does it work? So you need two flashes, left and right. You have an umbrella stand, one, an umbrella stand, two. You have these strobe lights also acting as flash lights. The newer Vision 4. I believe they got the Vision 5 now, or when you're watching this, who knows, maybe they have the Vision 6. They all act the same way. They just obviously every year update them, or every 2 years. Same exact setup on the left side. You get these newer little flash diffusers because you don't want to just blast out flash through this. It's going to be very harsh light. To get that nice softer look, you buy these and you simply install them on this little bracket here. I'm not going to go over how to install them because when you buy these, you're going to get the exact instructions how to do it. Probably is going to take you 5 to 10 minutes to do both of them. Super, super simple. On top of that, you also buy this newer black backdrop. And then if we go over here, if you don't like the black, you have a white side, so you can flip it. I like the black background. For some photos, like staff headshots, we've been using the white. But with that said, that is the setup, the photography setup. And then you put a chair right there in the middle. Make sure you have a correct height for every single patient. And then your camera goes through here in the middle. And I'm going to show you the camera here in a second. But I'm also going to show you these settings that you can copy. So when you buy one of these, you're going to set it up with a setting. Obviously, you can choose the correct channel to your receiver, which I'm going to show in a second here. And then 1/8 is the power that I like. You can go 1/4, 1/2, 1/16. 1/8 is a good power. Now let's go to the camera. We're almost done the video, but I have a Canon R6. So R6 is a mirrorless camera. Again, like I said, you can use any camera, but this is a good one if you're looking to upgrade. It's not too expensive, and it's a good all-purpose camera if you want to use it outside of dentistry. Please get a nice L lens if you're using a Canon camera. This is a 100mm macro f2.8 lens. It is expensive, but if there's anything you're going to drop money on, not the camera body, drop money on the lens. And then when you buy these, you're going to get this little receiver that you attach here to the top. And that is it. You program this receiver on the underside. You can see those little buttons there. Just make sure they're on the same channel as this, which would be on channel 0, like I showed you over in that one. Everything is going to be on channel 0, so channel 0, channel 0, channel 0 over here, and they're going to sync up, and it's going to flash. And then what I'm going to show you here is the settings, but again, I'm going to provide a written document, so obviously you remember these. Again, every camera looks different on this page, but the settings that I use for these full face photos is, if you look at the bottom left, f125, f14, and an ISO of around 200, maybe 160. And I'm going to explain in that document how these settings work, but you don't need to change these. You set this up for these full face photos, and that's it. You train your assistants on them, and they can take really nice photos too. Take out like maybe half a day where you're not working, or a non-busy day, and train them how to take really nice photos. What is the most important with these photos, especially if your assistants are taking the photos, is consistency and positioning. So a lot of assistants, they just want to rush through the photos, obviously because they're busy And they think sometimes that just taking the photos is all and they think sometimes that just taking the photos is all they need to do. But obviously we know as dentists, we want to take them nice and parallel. If they're going to move their head to the right side, we want a nice view of the cheekbone on this side, same thing on this side. So when you're training them, make sure that they take the photos in the exact same position every single time. So utilize that during your training. And two, give them techniques and tips how to position the patient left, right, how to use retractors properly to properly retract the lips, how to have the patient maneuver their chin so their chin isn't too low, their chin isn't too high, things like that. That's what assistants get stuck on, not necessarily the settings. The settings they'll remember, you can even print a cheat sheet, but make sure they practice on each other, they practice on you, you show them, and even you learn, if you haven't been doing this before, how to position patients for photos to get nice, consistent photos that look good every single time. And that's it. Again, the two umbrellas, the two strobe flashlights, umbrella stands, and then the camera. It's a very simple setup. You can do this anywhere. You could even do it in the storage room, like my storage room. Hope you like this one. Again, with anything, any videos in this platform, please ask me questions if you're unsure, and I'll help you out anytime.